Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So for today's reading or today's video, it's actually going to be two parts. The first part is a walkthrough of one new oracle deck that I got, but if you are not interested in seeing what it's all about, you can just choose to go directly and choose your pile by clicking on the timestamps down below. So for today's reading, it's going to be all about who are you going to be destined with, and some astrological signs, as well as the time that you guys are going to meet or start a relationship. Those two aspects also are going to be included in the reading. So if you want to stay for the walkthrough, feel welcome to. If not, you can go directly by choosing your options, and for that I'm gonna shuffle with those postcards so that you can get your options, and from there you can get directly to your reading. All right, so choose whatever you feel like choosing in the timestamps down below, and I will see you either in the walkthrough or in your reading. And yeah, let's start with the video. So I just got a new package, and those are new oracle cards that I have purchased, and I really was looking for a long time for some astrological cards, and I have stumbled upon this German oracle cards that has both timelines, which is like days of the week or maybe some different kind of timelines, but also astrological signs. And this actually resells, I think, at about 12 euros or something. I just bought it from Amazon, but I mean, you can find it cheaper elsewhere, I guess, but I will leave a link for you in the description box. I was thinking about like doing a reading tomorrow morning and then do this walkthrough and discover this oracle deck like with you, but I really got impatient, and I really couldn't wait till tomorrow morning. Like every time I get an oracle deck or maybe a tarot deck or anything like that's like that, I just like feel like it's almost like Christmas. All right. so the box, it's not very big, but it has more of a satin feel to it, so it's quite nice. So this is the box. The Zeitkarten, which means the time cards. All right, so this is the book. So it's pretty standard. I mean, for each card there's an explanation about what is the symbol, what is the like if you got in different kind of readings, the activity, the maybe for work, and what is the symbol actually means. So yeah, this is pretty standard book, and here are the cards. So let's just unwrap them. They look nice. I mean, I like the backing, but it's really unfortunate. Like, I don't know why they keep doing this for many oracle cards and tarot cards as well. Sometimes they like do the they sign the back of their cards, and it's just that like it doesn't really look that pretty, and it's, yeah, I think it might be like the one downside of the backing of those cards. But the back, I like it actually. It has some beautiful symbols and colors, and okay, let me just tell you how many cards are in here. How many cards? How many? I think it was 50 cards, but let me check again so that I can be sure. So. Oh, and at the end of the book, there are some kind of spreads and the explanation of each position, which is kind of nice for people that would want like to use a specific yeah, that's nice. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, let's look at the cards. So those are the cards. They have a very they kind of shine a little bit, but yeah. So those are the astrological cards: Löwe, Schütze, Scorpion, etc., etc. I'll just like keep those in here. I think those are the houses, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We have also the moon and Venus, blah blah. Yeah. So for each card we have like here, like from 1 week to 1 day to 1 week, here from 2 days to 2 weeks, and then it goes up from there. So here we have Sunday, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, which is also nice. It gives like also the days of the week, which is something that I really appreciate. Yeah, let me just try to shuffle and see. Ooh, it shuffles really, really, really nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. So actually I've been looking for a tarot deck that would give me indication on the astrological cards, but I couldn't find, like, for now I couldn't find an oracle deck that I have resonated with or that I have actually liked. But this particular one, it's pretty straightforward and versatile, and it really serves the purpose, and I just like how straightforward it is. Really. So yeah, that was the oracle card that I have just gotten, and this is a very, very basic like box. You can keep it in the box, or maybe keep it somewhere else where you keep your oracle cards and cards in general. So that was it, guys. If you like this oracle deck, let me know, and for sure I'll be using it at least for the time predictions, if there is any kind of a need for time, a question regarding time, and also when it comes to astrological signs, I'll be using this deck for those purposes. So thanks again, and yeah, enjoyed the reading that I'll be doing in a few seconds. All right. I'll see you in a bit. So yeah, guys, as I have said in the beginning of the video, today's reading is going to be about who are you going to be destined with, and for that I'm going to be asking you to choose from 4 piles. I'm just gonna shuffle those postcards that are like flowers, and I'm gonna have four cards that you can choose from, and then from there you can go directly to your pile by clicking on the timestamps down below. So I'm just gonna start shuffling, put the options so that you'll be able to choose the one that you feel most called to, and then we can go and start the reading from there. Okay, so for pile number 1, all right, pile number 1, what is the card that is representing who are they going to be destined to be with? Who are they destined to be with? Pile number 1, who are they destined to be with? So for pile number 1, who are they? Okay, this one. Pile number 2, who are they destined to be with? Pile number 2, who are they destined to be with? Pile number 2. Okay. Beautiful. So pile number 3, who are they destined to be with? Pile number 3. Okay. Beautiful. Pile number 4. Who are they destined to be with? By number 4. Who are they destined to be with? Who are they destined to be with for by number 4? Who are they destined to? Who are they destined to be with for by number 4? Who are they destined to be with? Okay, this one. Okay. Beautiful. So here you are, guys. Those are the 4 piles that we have for today. So we have pile number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Please feel free to choose one or more than one pile as you please, and you can check again in the timestamp down below so that you can go directly to the pile that you have chosen. All right, so let's start right away with pile number 1. So pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So just to let you know, I'm going to get some cards from a different text, but we're gonna see if we're gonna have some indications about the personality, about like physical trait, like anything that you're gonna see from the cards. We're gonna just take the messages, because we are not focusing on what or two or maybe some particular aspects of your person that you are destined to be with. We're just gonna see what the cards are gonna say. All right, so we're gonna keep this one in here and start getting some cards. So for pile number 1, please, who are they destined to be with? All right, beautiful. We've got the Sun card. So I can see right away that there might be some people that are attracted to the same sex. Yeah, if you are if you are like attracted to the same sex, yeah, welcome to the reading, guys. But I can see definitely that there might be some people that are. And so just from getting those 2 cards, I see that your future partner, it's either you are going to be having like more masculine energy than them, because we have like it's obvious with the Empress card is the card that is emanating like a feminine energy. But with coupled with this Sun card, because the Sun card also represents masculine energy, I see that this person is going to be very much in touch both with their feminine and their masculine side. So I see, as an example, if we are talking in here with a man, about a man, I see that this man is going to be like having this aura of masculinity and very virile in his like outer appearance, but he's going to be taking care very much of himself. He's going to be paying attention to his attire, maybe doing some self-care routines that are for him quite religious. And also for like as an example, if you are looking for a woman, this woman, she can dress very feminine, and she can be very much like taking care in a very feminine way of her outer appearance and of herself in general. But as an example, she might be doing some kind of martial arts, or maybe she might be into boxing, or maybe into like something that stereotypically, or maybe they are very action oriented activities that she might be either practicing or be very interested in. Like she might be like watching some some competition games that are of that sort. All right, so But what I can see definitely is that person, they might have some kind of a tan. It doesn't matter if they are white or black or any shade in the middle of those two. It suggests that this person is very outgoing and they like to be outside in the sun, and they generally like to be in the sun. So they might have a tan. And also when it comes to their physical appearance, I see that they have like they are very meticulous in the way that they are dressed in. And they really don't shy out from colors. They might like risk or have some kind of a bold it's either they have a very simple attire and maybe they have a scarf that pops out with some kind of a color, but it goes so wonderfully with all the attire. I see some very classy, very like super fashionista kind of person. And yeah, they really are very particular in like appearing in the best way they can appear, really. So let's get some additional cards and then we can see what the mix is actually going to give us, if there are any additional. Yeah, Five of Swords, Knave of Pentacles, the Tower. One additional card, please. All right, that flew out of the deck. All right. Yeah. So what I can see from here is that this person, they have been through some kind of events and some kind of experiences that actually have given them the courage and have given them the determination to really have some self-reflection. I see that this person have been stubborn in the past, and either like even if they have been through some bad experiences, they stayed with the same mentality, and they were very resistant to change in the past. But now they have realized maybe that something has happened in their life with this Tower card. It's definitely some kind of event that actually forced them to change and to look at things from different perspective, and to learn from their pain so that they can gain something beautiful and something to capitalize on in the future. So I definitely see that this person in the past, they have been very different from who they are right now, or who they are when you both are going to meet, if you haven't met yet. So this is what I can see definitely from those cards. Also, I can see that even this person, when it comes to relationship right now, they are very cautious, not in terms of being defensive. I don't see any defensiveness from this person, but mostly I see that they have like a very now developed radar when it comes to the people that are coming into their lives, and what are the like what are their motives. Like they really are now very particular in determining like who are the people that are coming into their lives, and like they really are very picky right now when it comes to who they choose to be involved with. So now let's get yet again some additional cards. So pile number one, who are they destined to be with? All right, pile number one, who are they destined to be with? That's too many cards. So two cards please. Okay, two cards please for pile number one. Who are they destined to be with? Who are they destined to be with? Also in the Empress card, I am very drawn to the eyes. So I feel like the first thing that you're gonna, okay, those are two cards. Self-love, inner child, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can see that like very clearly, that this person, they have been through some things that have like literally forced them to realize that self-love is the answer. And also they have worked on their inner child with these rose quartz, so that they can evolve as a person, and also better their relationships and be in emotionally fulfilling relationships. Because I see definitely that this person, they have been around some very I see very toxic people, and not because those toxic people were forced upon them, but they have willingly chosen to be with those people because themselves they have been somewhat toxic themselves. So you know, alikes, they get attracted to each other. So if you are friend with someone, definitely you have some qualities that uh, like that makes you two actually be friends. So but with some very significant events that have happened in the recent past, they have like also with this they have like they have really have learned their lesson right now, and they are focusing on themselves, their self-love, and also to heal some kind of very ancient wounds that are either related to their family, their parents, or maybe some I see a particular person in their family that yeah, it's like you know, something going round and around. It's like when you see and you feel something that have happened in your childhood, you feel some kind of a trauma. It's like in the future you are looking at this kind of something, some kind at this kind of event to happen, or this feeling to get from people that you meet in your life even as an adult. So if you have been suffering as a child, you tend, generally speaking, you tend to look for this feeling of suffering even in your relationships when you grow up. But this person, they have been very lucky. I see that it's like they have been very lucky into going through some things in life that actually made them shift their way of looking at things, because some people, they live all their lives and even they die afterwards just like being in very negative relationships all over like in all their lives. So the postcard that you have chosen is the eucalyptus, and the eucalyptus is a plant that is for protection and purification, and also that is related to health. So it's really like the theme of this reading is like your person. They are now in a well, they have been in a quite a bit like some time ago. They have already started their purification and their getting out of any kind of toxicity in their lives. And yeah, I see that when you will meet, and if you have the opportunity, or maybe if someone would tell you about this person and how they have been, or what kind of person like they were, you will be like there is no way that the person that I know right now, they have been like doing this, or they have been acting this way. There is no way in hell. So just so you know, this person have like have changed significantly. So now all right, so now let's look at some astrological signs and see what kind of astrological sign, excuse me, this person might have. So by number one, please, what astrological sign their person might have. So let's have two astrological signs, please. Two astrological signs. Two astrological signs, please. Two, please. Two astrological signs for file number one, please. Two. Yeah, I can see two. All right, those are the cards. Sorry. Okay, it's focused. So what do we have? We have Gemini and we have Aquarius. So So for Aquarius, what is written in here is give new impulse. And with Gemini, it's what is written in here is seek for change. So it is really like very obvious from the cards and also from the cards that you have gotten for the astrological signs. First of all, your person might be either from those signs, either in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or Mercury, or like any kind of part in their chart that is very significant when it comes to your relationships. So you have Aquarius and Gemini. And when what it's written on this card, it rhymes so wonderfully with all the things that we have said already in the reading. It's like this person is given a new life, is giving themselves a new chance to have a new life and to get new impulses so that they can change their own circumstances. And also with this card, which like significates seek change. So now they are seeking change, and they are working on making themselves and their environment a better environment to live in, so that they can evolve as a human being. So what I can see here, we have 11 weeks to 11 months, and also 3 weeks to 3 months. But I'm just gonna leave those here, and I'm gonna have some additional timelines so that we can get maybe additional messages on the timelines. So when are you guys going to meet? When are you going to meet? When I can already hear that some of you guys, you already know this person. You have never been involved with that person, but you know that about them. So maybe there are some friends, or yeah, endings and beginnings. So this card is free from timeline. So whatever the timeline is, like you can see also with here, like it really doesn't want to give you a particular very determined timeline, but just so you know, there will be some beginnings and some endings. So what do I see from here? So we have here number 11, number 3, number 3, number 3. So, and also with this 3, I definitely see that either the month of March might be quite significant for you, or maybe from here we're gonna take this one because it's shows like for me it catches my eyes the most. So let's say 3 weeks to 3 months. And also I see that the month of March might be a beginning, there might be a beginning or an ending of some sort in the month of March, so be aware of that. And yeah, this is what I see for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to comment down below if you have any suggestions for future videos that I would like to do. And also feel free to subscribe if you feel drawn to, of course. And finally, for private readings, all information is linked down below in the info box. So thank you again, guys, that you have chosen pile number 1 for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. So for people that have chosen pile number 2 or the second postcard, welcome to your reading, guys. So I'm gonna shuffle and we're gonna see the cards, what the cards are gonna tell us. I'm not gonna determine like or define if we're gonna talk about the physical, personality, or any other aspect. I'm just gonna lay in the cards, and whatever the messages that are going to come, I'm just gonna tell them to you. All right, so let's start with the shuffling. So let's have 2 cards for pile number 2. Who are they destined to be with? Pile number 2. Pile number 2. are they destined to be with? 2 cards please. Okay, this is the first one, and we have the Hermit. So I can see right away that your person might have a very gorgeous beard, because I really am drawn to that beard so much. So it might be a bit of a long beard, and also I see that with the I always associate like monkeys with having facial hair and this is actually the Wheel of Fortune. So I can definitely see that your person might have like some facial hair, especially if you're looking for, like, definitely if you're looking for a man. But if you're looking for a woman, I see that she might have quite short hair, relatively to her gender. So yeah, let's have some additional cards and see what we're gonna have. I can see from this Hermit card that your person, they are like they have a dream, a particular dream, and they are really working towards achieving their dream. But either their work or maybe their environment that they are working in, I see that especially when it comes to their career, I see that they are mostly working alone. And also with this particular card of the Wheel of Fortune, I see that they might be like the boss, or maybe they might be owning their own business and they have people that are working for them. But definitely this man or a woman, they are a person that do have a dream, and they are very determined into realizing and reaching that top that they are dreaming of reaching. So yeah, pile number 2, who is the person they are destined to be with? For pile number 2, please. Okay. So what do we have? We have the Knave of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. So right away I can see with this King of Pentacles that this person, like, the most important things that they have in their life, or they feel like they must focus on, is their financial stability. So it's very important for this person that they reach the status that they are aiming for. And also when it comes to emotions and relationships, I see that they are putting them at a hold right now, because they feel like it's not their priority, and they take a lot of their energy, especially when they feel like they can't give a lot to the other person, and they are like wasting their time and wasting their significant other's time as well. But with this 2 of Swords, they really are still conflicted, because they feel like there is a part of them that is missing, and they, as much as they would like to be successful and be the person that is like that everybody idealize, they do feel like it's very important for them to be in a relationship and to be partnering emotionally with a person that they can trust. So some additional cards please for pile number 2. When it comes to who are they destined to be with, please 2 cards. So let's see. I don't know what I said, I'm just gonna say it. This person are a very good listener, flexibility, very good listener, and they are very understandable. I mean, they have it's not that they have been doing something animals. doing something that made them understand that or anything. I feel like they have met some people that were very unfortunate, and I definitely see that this person understands that people go through circumstances, and even if people they behave in a certain way, or they don't really take it personally and just they go with the flow and they leave. If someone doesn't serve them, they just leave them and wish them all the best and they go on with their life. And with this flexibility, I definitely see, especially in their business, I see that they are putting their hands on many fields, and really they are doing not just one job, or maybe they are an investor, so they are investing in many different stocks, and they are putting their efforts when it comes to I feel called to have draw an additional card. So 1 second please. Additional card. And I can see that they might have like an animal companion. So maybe they have a dog or a cat or maybe a parrot, like whatever they are into. So they might be like their ultimate companion. They might be like in their home just with their dog, or maybe like their pet. And this is how they are living right now. One card please for pile number 2. One card. Okay, clarity. So as I have said earlier, there are a person that knows what they want, and definitely they are now in a conflicting position, as they feel like they are missing out when it comes to being together with someone that they love and that they love them back. So now they maybe are rethinking their priorities, and hopefully they will be open to being in a relationship by the time that you meet, or maybe by the time that you guys maybe get to know each other, and then from there you feel like yeah, it's time maybe to get into a relationship. So for now I'm just gonna see some astrological signs. I'm gonna draw 2 from this deck. So two astrological signs please for pile number 2. Yes, 2 for pile number 2. This one and this one. Okay. So 1 second please. Where is it? Okay, we have Pisces in here, and it says find your center, and we have Capricorn, and it says realize success. So it's definitely the case with this person. I can see there is number 10. So definitely this person is aiming for a very, very high position, and they are willing to, they will not settle until they reach that very high top that they are aiming for. So they are working for their success, and I can see definitely that they are going to be there. They are going to start collecting the fruits of their labor in the very near future. And with this Pisces card, where's the Pisces? It says yeah, find your center, and we can see also it came like near this card of clarity, and it's also like when it comes to the colors, there is the blue color. So they really need to seek some kind of deep like inner communication, inner honest communication. Are they really fulfilled in being alone and just working, and then not having anything in like when it comes to their like romantic relationships. I think they are in right now in a transition when it comes to how they prioritize their career in comparison with their relationships. So now let's see with the card. What I'm drawn to definitely in here is honesty. So this is the card that you have chosen, and this particular flower, it has a significance and meaning of honesty. And yeah, definitely this person needs to get down to business with what they are willing to sacrifice so that they can have like that ultimate success they are aiming for. But now they're like they are reprioritizing. So now let's see some timelines. When are you guys going to meet? When are you going to meet for pile number 2? When are you guys going to meet? Okay. Two cards, and we have another 10 and 11. So we have you start from scratch with this 10, and with the 11, listen to friends. So what I can see from here is that you have 10, 11, 12, and this 10 we have like 3 10s, which is might be very significant for you. So what I can see, it's definitely either in 10 days or 10 weeks. This is what I'm drawn to the most. For here we have 10 weeks to 10 months, but this card is the one that actually is calling for me. So let's say from 10 days to 10 months, you at least going to be introduced to that person. And those two cards significate, there might be some kind of a friend that will introduce you to each other, or maybe you're gonna meet in a social gathering where you will be with friends, and there you're gonna meet true friends. This is very probable that you are going to meet with thanks to a mutual friend. And with beginning from scratch, I feel like both of you are going to have open minds when it comes to starting to know each other. And also they are I feel like they are going to be especially with the energy of the King of Pentacles. I feel like they are going to be taking their time in knowing you and taking things step by step. They're not going to be super fast, and when it comes to leveling up your relationships, they definitely are going to be taking their time. And it's definitely a good thing, because you're gonna be sure that you are taking your time to know that person in the best way that you can. All right, so that's it for pile number 2. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Feel free to welcome down feel free to comment down below. I would love to know what kind of videos you would like me to do in the future. Also for private readings, all information is linked down below in the info box. Again, thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. So if you have chosen pile number 3 or this flower, I'm just gonna explain to you something really quick. Is that I'm not gonna be focusing on one or a particular aspect of the person that you are destined to be with. I'm just gonna shuffle, lay in the cards, and see what are the messages that I'm going to get from the cards, and share them with you. All right, so let's start with the shuffling and see who is the person that pile number 3 are destined to be with. 2 cards, please. Who is that person that pile number 3 are destined to be with? have the devil. So I can definitely see that person. If you have in mind a person that is, if you are looking for a man, I see that this person might have a beard, a very light beard though. And I see that they might have like a quite big, you know. And if they are a woman, if you're looking for a woman, she might have like big boobs. All right. So what I can see from those two cards is that your person might be connected to a certain person. I see that it's a member of a family. So maybe right now they are taking care of a member of family. So maybe a grandma, or maybe their mother, father, whatever, sister. And they are taking care of her. It's either she has a mental illness, or maybe she has some kind of an illness that hinders her from having some kind of independence. So your future partner, or maybe the like more specifically the person that you are destined to be with right now, they are taking care of a person. They are a caregiver for one person. And I don't see that as negative things at all, because you know, circumstances in life, they are obliging us to do certain things, but I see that they have a good heart, and they are really to do the right thing for all the people that they care and love, care for and love. So with this card also, I see that your person might be, if you are looking for a man, he might be like going to the gym, and they have a strong upper body. I see that most definitely. And for a woman, I see also that she might be quite voluptuous, and yeah, I see that either a man or a woman, they do have a very sexy body. All right, so let's have some additional messages. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Oops. Yeah, I see that most definitely. I see that this person is providing for someone, and he's very consistent when it comes to the care that they are giving for that person. Also with this Seven of Pentacles, I see that they are very patient. And with this Two of Chalices, I see that they care very much for people that are around them, and they are they really have a kind and a soul, like their soul is full of love. I see this person is really a gentle being. And what else? Two cards, Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. So they might be like doing something from home. Maybe they have a creative mind, like a creative business. So they might be maybe a some kind of an artist, or maybe I see most definitely something that they might be doing from home, or maybe they have a what do we call it in English? It's like the place where artists, they do their craft. In French it's called atelier, but I don't know in English if it's the same thing or not. So I see that they might have some kind of a place where they go to like every time they want to work, and this place might either be at their own home or maybe somewhere outside. But I see that there is a place that they go to, or maybe they are very creative in creating something that is of a great value. All right. And also with this King of Swords, I see mostly with this not particularly the King of Swords, but mostly the picture that is depicted. I see that there is a fire, and also there is air. So this person is very fiery. They might have like a fire sign somewhere in their chart. We can see, we're gonna see when it comes to the astrological signs what we're gonna get. But for now, I see that this person is very driven, and they have like an extraordinary sense of creativity. So they might like work, as I have said, in a creative field. So for pile number 3, please, some additional cards. balance. Take action. Yeah, they are very driven with this action. And with this balance, it came just right near the Two of Cups. I see that when it comes to their relationships, they are a very balanced person and they are very reliable. I can see that, like I hear that very clearly, that this person really is like solid as a rock. So they are a very reliable person, and someone that if you are in a relationship with, you will feel a deep sense of security, a deep sense of calmness, as in you will not be stressing out about the relationship. And this actually, this kind of characteristics, it gives them like the motivation in the way so that they can be very driven and creative in their work. And I see that with this take action, I see that their work is like it's asking from them a lot of energy and a lot of action. So I definitely see that they might be like working in some kind of an artistic field. So this card, actually this flower significates poverty of the past. So they might be coming from a very like a poor family or very poor background, but they have been doing a lot so that they can lift themselves out of this environment and do something out of their, like out of themselves. So they are very focused on their job, and they are doing very well, and they're extremely determined, so that poverty can be just something that they have experienced in the past, and the future will be just filled with success and stability. So I feel like pulling another card. I'm just gonna pull another card from here. Look at that. Look at that. Success. Yes. Yes. This person, it's really a representation of someone that have been reborn from the mud. They have been through like a very like restrained and restricted environment, as in they really had, like sometimes they had breakfast and they didn't have lunch. Sometimes they have lunch but no dinner. They really were extremely in extreme poverty, but look what's awaiting them. And I see that they are already reaping the fruits of their labor already. I see that they are right now starting to feel it's starting to get successful. This person is going to be extremely successful in the future. Why? Because first of all, they are very empathic and they don't leave people behind. And you know, the people that have been through a lot, they can see in other people and they can feel their misery, and they are going to get back to the community, and they're going to get back to the society, either through charity or either to voluntary work. Those people are, I'm getting excited because those people are the ones that we need the most in our societies. People that they care for other people as much as they care for themselves. This person, guys, really, this person is really simply inspiring. Like those people, they are the ones that inspire us to wake up in the morning and to do what's best in our lives, and to go along even if we have been through some hardships. When we see this, like those kind of people and what they have been through and the things that they have survived, we're like, yeah, we can do that as well. We can go along with all the hardships that there are in our lives. I'll get you another card, guys. Another card. Another card for pile number 3, please. Pile number 3, another card. Yes. What? Fertility. Fertility. Look at that. It's like this person is like the creativity that is limitless, infinite, whatever you feel like giving, like as a descriptive. they are extremely fertile when it comes to their ideas. So definitely success is, it's inevitable for them because they are working and they are not given, like they are not willing to back down or to, yeah, especially with the energy with this Knight of Pentacles. They are really consistent, and they will not back down until they get the success that they truly deserve. All right, so now let's look at some astrological signs, guys, and see what we're gonna get. Astrological signs for Pile number 3, please. Two cards for pile number 3, please. What are the astrological signs? 2. All right, and we've got the Capricorn and the Cancer. So with the Cancer, what is written in here, pay attention to your feelings. And with the Capricorn, it says realize the success. So it's really self-explanatory. This person, if he's not successful or she's not successful right now, they will be in the very near future. And we can see that also with this number 10. It's a number of completion. They really are going to be accomplishing their desires and their dreams in the very near future. And we can see that from 10 weeks to 10 months. I mean, there might be some kind of a breakthrough for this person in the very near future, so that they can really realize their wildest dreams. And with this Cancer cards, is pay attention to your feelings. I feel like this person might be a little bit of an alcoholic, not alcoholic, workaholic. Workaholic, especially if they are working and also taking care of a person. I feel like they might be a little bit exhausted, and yeah, I feel like they might be doing a lot right now in their life, when it comes to their personal life, and also when it comes to their like professional life. So let's see now when it comes to some dates, maybe. When are you guys going to meet? Let's just see. Let's see, when are you guys going to meet? All right. We've got 5 days to 5 weeks. And here it says you decide yourself. And so I feel like you will be deciding to do something. It's either maybe to start a new project, maybe do a new job, go maybe on a trip. I see that also with this, and with the water in here, maybe you're gonna be going on some kind of a trip. I see that you meeting this person definitely is due to a decision that you're going to be making. And for the timeline, I see 5 days to 5 weeks. And what am I seeing as well? Let me see if there are other dates that I might be picking on. 2. Number 2. Yeah, also 2 months. 2020. Okay, so definitely in this year 2020, this is what I'm hearing. But also this date of 5, maybe in May, also in the 5 weeks. Yeah, so it's not very far, it's actually pretty close for you to meet, guys. So yeah, so I see in May in 2020, in 5 days or 5 weeks. All right, but your meeting, as I have said earlier, it's going to be just to a decision that you're going to be making. So just keep that in mind. All right. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was your reading. Please feel free to comment down below, so that I can know maybe if there are like some readings that you would want me to do in the future. Also, for private readings, all information is linked down below. So I will thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. So for people that have chosen this postcard or the lavender, this is your reading. I'm just gonna let you know, guys, from the get-go that I will be shuffling right in front of the camera, and then I will get some cards, and I'm not going to be focusing on one aspect or the other. I'm just gonna see the cards, and then I will share with you the messages that I will be getting from those cards. All right, so anything that is related to the person that you're destined to be with. For pile number 4, I will get 2 cards from here. Pile number 4. Who is the person that they are destined to be with? Pile number 4. Two cards, please, for pile number 4. Who is the person that they are destined to be with? Okay, this one. Death card. And the Magician. So I can see, like, the person that I have seen from both those 2 cards is that this person might have lighter hair, and also they might not be very tall, as in they have like a medium height. What else am I seeing? I see that they might have a wavy hair, and what else? Let me get some additional cards for you guys. King of Swords. I see that this person, they were in a relationship in the very near past. King of Pentacles. Yeah. And they have broken up with that person. Yeah, the Hierophant. They have broken up with this person because they knew. I don't see that those 2 people. Yeah, I don't see that the person that you're destined to be with had some kind of a feud with that person, or maybe something that is significant. It was a very friendly breakup. So actually both of them, they knew that, yeah, their relationship was not what they envisioned the relationship that they would like to be in. So they have departed their ways, and now your person is like is having this breakthrough that now they are needing to focus on themselves and needing to focus on their work, needing to get all the things that they have wished to get. So they are very, very driven, and also they would like to like higher their status and maybe get a promotion, or they are really working for like towards a better financial situations for them. So we have protection and courage, and we have also courage near the Ace of Wands. One additional card, please. So what I can see from like all those cards is that this person, I think in many of their relationships in the past, they only have been in relationships because they felt like, yeah, I need to be with someone, you know, compassion. I need to be with someone, and then from there, like, yeah, everybody is in a relationship. So maybe this card also wanted to come, yeah, the Sun. But now they are really, really willing to give their heart a chance, and they want to be in a relationship that is very fulfilling for them, and is going to give them the courage and the drive, so that they can like build a lot of things in their life. So what I can see definitely is that person is changing their perspective when it comes to what are the relationships that they want to be in. I'm not seeing that they have been through like some very toxic relationships, or I'm not seeing that at all. But what I'm seeing is that their relationships, they lacked passion, and they lacked like that chemistry, in that magnetism that now I feel like they are craving. So now that with this compassion card, I think that they are, because it's also green and it's like the color of the heart chakra, they are being compassionate towards their heart's desires. So now they are not neglecting what their heart wants, and they are willing to give like their heart, and also like to be in passionate relationships, and not just to be in mundane, very boring relationships, just to be with someone, or just to have a family, etc., etc. Because I feel like they have been quite traditional in the past. Not that traditional is bad or good, but for them it really was not serving them anymore. They want like to spice up their life, especially with their last relationship. I feel like well, thankfully, like they have been out of this relationship, not with any trauma or anything. But I feel like now that they are wanting more out of a relationship, and they really want to fall in love, and also for a person to be in love with them. So what do I have now? And this is the timeline. We have Friday, and it says accomplish something and let go. I'll get 2 additional cards for the zodiac sign. Okay, what do we have? We have Gemini. Seek the change with the number 3, number 6. 1 additional card, please, for pile number 4. One additional card, please. So yeah, I definitely see with this seek the change that there are, which is Aries, use pioneering spirit. I think that they are willing to make a change in their lives, and then to bring in more passion and more drive, so that they can be in a very flaming relationship again with someone that they love, and that person also that they love them back. And this is the card of what you got. It's actually the lavender, and it significates loyalty, elegance, luxury, and grace. So I feel like this is giving me the indication of the person that now they are looking for. So maybe they are very drawn to people that are graceful, people that do not get down and dirty with people, with the other like mundane issues, or maybe yeah, people that have a certain grace in them. And I also see that this person, they might be quite graceful. They don't get into like mundane and pitiful fights. They just like feel like they are above the like toxicity, or maybe above the disputes that are not going to give them or give the other person anything in return. So just keep that in mind, people. If like if you feel like you are drawn to some kind of toxic discussions with some people, just try to keep away out of those environments, because yeah, they're not going to bring you the things that you would like to welcome in your lives anyways. So with the timelines, I feel I'm most drawn to the number 1. So it's definitely from 1 week to 1 month. You might be hearing from that person if you know them already, or you might be also with this number 1 in here. What do we have also? Do we have another thing in here? Yeah, I see a lot of 1 1 1. Yeah, So definitely from 1 week to 1 month, you might be introduced to that person, or yeah, I don't know what I'm hearing. You might be like, if you are in charity work and stuff, you might be meeting that person through some kind of charity event. Yeah. And also the day of Friday, it might be significant when it comes to your relationship, guys. All right. Yeah, this is what I see from the cards, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to comment down below so that I can know maybe if there are some videos that you would want me to do in the future. Also, for private reading, all information is in the info box down below. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye.